So Across the Spider-Verse came out, and it's a pretty good movie, but I didn't need to tell you that. Everyone's saying it's a pretty good movie. What I'm curious about is, since the first one pretty much just forced the industry to get more imaginative with their animation, will this one do it? That's what I'm curious about, because when Into the Spider-Verse came out, everyone pretty much just said that they were sick of the, classic Disney-style Pixar animation. But fuck the animation, I'm here to talk about the color palette because it does a lot with color. This movie is really, really colorful, like a fucking rainbow. A lot of it tells its own separate story, but then there are scenes where it's just like color just for aesthetics, I guess. Now, when it comes to colors and their meanings, it can differ depending on the situation and what type of color it is. Like vermilion and burgundy, similar colors, they're red, but like they're different, so they kinda mean different things if you use them right. I'm not going to talk about every single scene because there's a lot going on in this movie. It's like 2 hours long, but I am going to take select scenes and talk about them. One of the things I wanted to talk about the most is Gwen's hair. It does change different colors throughout the course of the movie. I wanted to talk about it changing to this like sea foam green, which is pretty much associated with insecurity and uncertainty. I mean, just look at the scene from the beginning of the movie when Gwen is talking to her dad, or her dad is talking to her, I guess. She has the green on her hair, but the colors surrounding her are this dark blue, which is a very cool and cold color. Pretty much just represents her closed off mindset. She doesn't want to be having this conversation right now. But when it comes to Gwen's dad, he's surrounded by warm colors and orange. He's trying to reach out and connect to Gwen as much as he can, but Gwen is just, she doesn't fucking want to. One of the biggest reasons she doesn't want to is because she's Spider-Woman and, her dad is actively trying to hunt her. Trying to hunt her for a very complicated situation that they both don't know how to deal with. So yeah, something is stopping these two from connecting, and surrounding the warm colors that Gwen's dad is bathed in is this green, which I told you is associated with insecurity and uncertainty. At least the specific color of green is in this movie. Green is essentially something that shows that something is blocking these two from connecting. It's going between the orange and the blue. I like how when Gwen finally hugs her dad and they have that very sweet moment, the colors just start to blend together. There's 2 other scenes I want to talk about with Gwen and her dad. One of the scenes is when Gwen's dad figures out that she is Spider-Woman. Slowly starts to go from this crimson red to this very deep dark burgundy. As the situation starts escalating and Gwen's dad is about to arrest her. Color red can mean a lot of things depending on which version of it is used. Some of them it's danger, arrogance, and anger, which is exactly what red in this specific scene represents when it gets deeper and darker, more menacing. Another scene involving Gwen I want to talk about is the scene where she comes back home for a little while and her dad talk. This time around, the seafoam green is surrounding her dad and not Gwen. The crimson is surrounding Gwen. They talk and they finally fix their issues. The color that dominates the scene once they hug again is pink, which is a very kind and warm color, a color of compassion. Kinda just fits the overall situation. Another scene I wanted to talk about is when Miles is kinda having like those fucking visions from the future given to him by Spot. The color palette is essentially a achromatic color palette. If you don't know what that is, it's pretty much when something is black, white, and gray, and that's the only colors that it uses to tell a story, or just because it's a really cool aesthetic. Anyways, anytime this happens, it's pretty much because the Spot is being extremely menacing. I noticed when it was revealed that he wanted to kill, everything, specifically Spider-Man's parents, Miles' parents. When Miles' dad was running to save a kid, the kid was in a red t-shirt. Again, a very menacing color. And it's a color that stands out. It stands out a lot. Brings me to the very last scene I want to talk about, when Miles is in the universe that is not his universe, Universe 42, and he gets captured in that universe. See a lot of red, like dark red and blue. Pretty much just comes together making purple. It's a very menacing universe. The first time Miles came there, it was raining and the skies were dark green. So yeah, that's it for this video. It's something that I wanted to talk about because the colors and the stories that the colors tell is something that I noticed throughout the movie. Obviously, I didn't notice what every single color meant in this movie, but still, it was pretty fun making this video. Anyways, please like and subscribe. See you guys, and bye.
フラフラ